Good evening, guys. Sorry if it's dark in here. Obviously I'm filming this on Friday evening after work. The transfers came and I thought I would open them with you. So let's get into these and see how they look. A package in a package. Ah, there they are. Ta-da! Oh, amazing. I'll be honest, when he sent me the proof, the colours looked quite dark, but actually they don't look that bad. There we go. So we have the front of the tote. They're actually a lot smaller than I thought they would be. I'll be honest, a lot smaller. I have a feeling that these might look a bit too small on the tote bags. Oh dear. We'll see how it goes. I'm going to test one out and see how it goes in a minute, but that's the front. And then that's my logo to go on the back. So they will technically be double-sided bags. But yeah, they look good. My concern was the colours. The colours don't look too bad, but now I'm concerned about the size. I think in future I'll need to order for like my next designs. I think I need to order the sizes a bit bigger. But yeah, let's press a bag. Let's see how it comes out. Exciting! So I've just had a look and yeah, the size is completely wrong. I basically ordered the transfers as A5, the front pattern at least in A5. There's no way this is A5. Put it this way, this is an A5 notepad. Like, there's no way that is A5. And now they're super tiny on the bags, and they look, oh, just look at them. Like, look at this. The bag is, like, it just looks way too small for these size bags. I mean, to be honest, the tote bags were bigger than I wanted to buy anyway. I wanted smaller bags. The bags are big anyway, and then with the design on, I just feel like it looks really small and rubbish. I wanted it to be like this big, which again, if I get my A5 notepad out, you know, the design should have been like that big and it would have looked fine. But this is more like A6 that they've sent me, and I don't know what to do, because if I try and reorder them now, I'd have to get them locally. I wouldn't be able to get them international. And like, the whole point that I ordered them from overseas was to try and make the bags affordable. And to be honest, like just speaking plainly, I don't really have the money to order them from another supplier. I'd kind of need to sort it out with this supplier, but there's no way that I would get new transfers in time. Oh, I don't know what to do. I mean, I need to go back to this supplier regardless, really, because I've got like 50 of these transfers that are in the wrong size. I don't know, what do you guys think? Do you think this is okay? Like, do you think it doesn't look too bad? I don't know, I think it looks rubbish. I don't think it looks great. My only other option is to keep the transfers and try and look again for some smaller tote bags from somewhere else. Oh, I don't know. Hello, it is Sunday today, and I thought I would show you. I obviously had the tote bag problem with my design transfers coming out too small when they got delivered. So my alternative, or my fix, was I went back onto Amazon and scoured for smaller tote bags, and I was really struggling with it, but eventually I managed to land on these ones. These are 14 by 13, so they're smaller than the other ones that I bought by like, I think about 2 or 3 inches, and These ones are actually rectangular rather than the long square. So the design I think will look better on these ones instead of the ones that were way too big. The other difference is that these are white. I did kind of want the natural colour for the tote bags to keep with the autumnal theme. Also, I thought it would look better for the design if the colour was natural, like the background. But white can work as well. That's fine. Also, you probably won't be able to tell on camera, but I'll show you anyway. Do you see like those small kind of accents, like circular accents around the leaves? To be fair, those will show up better on a white canvas rather than the natural colour, so actually it might work out for the better. But yeah, they arrived just now. I've checked the quality of them, I'm happy with them, so I'm just going to press one and see how it comes out. So let's give it a go. So first of all, I'm just going to press the bag to get these creases out. Okay, so that is my first tote bag pressed and done. What do you think? I think it looks okay. I just really hope that the design goes down well. But I think it looks cute. It's got that minimalist vibe that I try and keep with a lot of my art. So yeah, I'm not as like disappointed or anxious as I first started out, but yeah, I'm still a little bit nervous about whether they're gonna do well or not, but I think the press is okay. At least the transfers so far have worked fine. They pressed nicely. There's no like problems. It came out nice and clean. So at least, although the transfers were the wrong size, at least the quality is fine. But yeah, so excuse me if I look really tired, by the way. I've just gone kind of sleepy all of a sudden. I don't know why, but that's that done. So I essentially, it's like I say, it's Sunday, it's the 17th. Yeah, Sunday the 17th today. So I essentially have 2 weeks to get the rest of my products in, which is completely out of my control. They'll be done in the factory when they're done. But yeah, I gotta get those in and stocked ready, and I've got to get my photography done for the listings and all the descriptions and stuff like that. So yeah, I've got 2 weeks to do all of that, and then after the launch I can work on doing social media posts and stuff like that, which I've got to be honest is like the worst part of this for me. I love designing products, I love making products, I hate trying to market them. Like, social media is just, nowadays it's so hard to navigate. There's so many different rules and things that you need to add, and like strategies and stuff like that. It's just, it's beyond me. I wish I could get someone else to do my marketing for me, but it's just lol me. So yeah, got that to look forward to. But before that, I need to do my product photos. So at least I've got one bag pressed, ready to go. I'll do some photos on that. In the meantime, to try and keep productive and cut down on my to-do list before the update, I thought I would, now I've got the freebies drawn and sorted, I thought I might as well get some of those printed off and cut. So I'm going to do that now. Okay, let's get this open. It's covered in lots of tape, so it might take me a minute to get inside. Finally. Ta-da! Yay! Okay, so these are the samples. So basically, the manufacturer that I ordered from said they would send me some samples. So those are the samples. But here are the washi tapes. Ta-da! I can't wait to get into these. Oh, they look good. Ah, there's the mushroom ones. Right, okay. Let's unpack this all. So there should be 50 of each as well. So we've got plenty. And then as well, that's just the bottom of the box. These are the memo pads. They're smaller than I thought they would be. I thought they would be bigger than that. So that's a shame. But they're still cute. Okay, so I'm going to open one of the memo pads up. Take a closer look. So there it is. I'll be honest, they're smaller than I thought they would be. I thought they would be larger, but they are just memo pads. They're not, you know, supposed to be huge or anything. But I did think they would be a little bit bigger. So that's a bit of a shame. But they're still cute. Quality's still fine. The print's probably not as good as my original printer. So I don't know if I would place a second order with them, I'm not sure. But they are fine. All there. So that's the memo pads at least. I can get those photographed and listed. And let's get the mushroom washi tape open. That's the mushroom washi. I'll swatch the two washi tapes for you like I did last time so you can see what they look like. Okay, let's get into the coffee one. Let me swatch these for you so you can see how they look on paper. I have done these godforsaken stickers 3 times and every single time it's miscutting. I don't know what the problem is. I thought it was the laminate maybe, so I've made sure to cut the laminate away from the calibration lines. I don't know what it is. I've checked the file, but obviously it's printing fine, so I don't know. I don't know what it is. I've got editing to do. I need to make sure all the listings are done. I'm giving up with this. This can get listed another time. It was me. I'm an idiot. I've realised I've been putting it upside down on the mat. Oh my god. Okay, so I did it one more time, and this time my laminator decided to chew the paper. And I've got this weird crinkle in it. So clearly someone doesn't want this sticker to be born. I'm gonna put this through the Cricut machine and see if I can at least get one good sticker out of it, just so I can do my photography. And then at least it means I can launch it tomorrow, and then if anybody orders one, then I can just make a new batch. But I really can't be doing a 5th attempt of this sticker tonight. If this miscuts, that's it. I'm forgetting it. I'll do it another time. Hello everyone, I just thought I would insert this little talking piece here. I'll try and keep it short because I realise this vlog's long as it is. I just kind of wanted to address very briefly that obviously I realise I haven't posted in a few weeks. I don't want to be one of these people that's like, oh my god guys, I'm so sorry I haven't updated you in 10 minutes. You know, I had XYZ, because I don't think anybody is... personally, I think it's kind of silly to feel like you need to update people every single step of your life. You know, give them some credit, they've got their own lives to lead as well. Don't get me wrong, if you've been gone for a long time, then obviously people might be concerned, so fair enough, update them. Share that if you want to, and that should be enough. I obviously want to kind of give you an update. There's two reasons really that I haven't updated in a while. The first one being that, to be honest, I haven't really had the content to share. I did my autumn launch at the beginning of the month and it flopped. I haven't had a single sale. I think there's two reasons behind that. One, I did post that the launch had happened on social media, but it looks like it didn't get pushed very much. So, you know, I posted it on like my stories and things like that, and yeah, I don't think anybody really saw it. So nobody's really been engaged. And the other side of that is that obviously I haven't posted a vlog in a long time, so there was nothing to remind people that the launch was happening. So I think that's why it's flopped. But the launch has been live for about 3 or 4 weeks now and I haven't had a single sale. So yeah, the autumn launch flopped, but it's one of them things, I kind of understand why, so I'm just gonna move on from that. But because of that, obviously I haven't had anything to share. I haven't been able to film me packing orders or anything because I haven't had any orders. Also, at this time, usually I would have been working on winter products, ready to get ordered for the winter update so that they could come out at the end of November. But because I've still got a ton of spring and summer stock and now a ton of autumn stock that I can't seem to shift, it doesn't make sense to me to order winter products and have the same thing happen. I'm already sitting on a lot of stock, and to me, I can't really justify spending money on more products that probably won't sell. So I've decided not to do a winter update. However, I do want to get back on the bandwagon and I do want to create content for you guys and update you and everything. So this talking piece was to explain where I've been, but also to kind of fill you in on where I'm going, or where I plan to go going forward. So as I said, I'm not planning on doing a winter update, but I am planning a new project, which is kind of, it's basically going to take Bexel Mercury into a new direction. So when I opened the shop, I was very much focused on getting my artwork out there and, you know, creating these illustrations and these products that would bring joy to whoever was, you know, engaging with them and things like that. I wanted to create these comforting illustrations that would, you know, put a smile on people's faces. And that was kind of it. Like, that was my whole thing. That was my direction. There was no real direction to it. Because the shops had a lot of downtime with not having any sales and everything, I have had a lot of time to think on my ideas. Now, months ago, it was a few weeks after I'd launched. It was before the autumn update, but it was definitely after the shop had launched. I had this idea come into my head and I kind of shelved it because, one, I was focusing on the launch. Not the launch, I was focusing on the shop and building the shop up. So it was shelved, but in the downtime of the shop at the moment, it came back to me, and with it I had a ton of ideas, and I mean way more ideas than I've ever had for any kind of theme or direction ever. So I've decided to basically take that off the shelf and change my shop into that new pathway, and that is that I'm going to niche down, and I am going to sell to small business owners, and I'm going to change the Bexel Mercury brand into a small business for small businesses. So basically I had this idea of creating apparel and accessories and stationaries and things like that around the small business community. So no doubt you will have seen, you know, other people creating products that, you know, it's geared towards the small business community, and it talks about, you know, being part of it. I think that's the focus that I want for my shop. I love the small business community. I'm so happy to be part of it. I love to engage with it. I love the people that are involved. It genuinely is a passion of mine. So that's where I want to put my focus, and that's where I want to develop. I've already had a ton of ideas, like I say, for crew necks, hoodies, t-shirts, bags, mugs, you name it. Just all the ideas kind of just came flooding all together all at once, and I wrote them all down, and I've got a massive list on my phone of different ideas that I want to explore and create and design. So I think that's where I'm going to head to. So things will change in the shop. You will have seen that my branding's changed. I've kind of revamped it and given it a new fresh look. It's one of those things, you know, when you're just starting out, it's all about, I think it's all about finding your feet and just trying things out and knowing what works and where you want to go and things like that, and always being willing to try something new if you have a good feeling about it. You know, not everything all the time has to be logical. I think it's perfectly fine to go with your gut on some things, and for me, I think I have a passion about this, but also I think it could be something really good to explore. So that's what I'm going to do. I've already created some designs, and I've already ordered 3 samples from Printful. Reason being is that they do embroidery on their website. All the other POD websites that I've seen generally, this is just from the ones I've seen, don't offer embroidery. Printful seem to be the only one that does, and embroidered products are obviously going to be a large part of what I'm going to sell going forward. So I placed an order with them for 3 samples. One of them's embroidered, the other 2 are printed, and they should be coming in a few days. I think Monday or Tuesday, something like that. So I'm looking forward to getting those and opening them up. And in the meantime, I've just been working on more designs, working on the new branding and things like that. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to let you know that I'm okay. I'm still here. You know, I'm still going to be working on the shop. I haven't disappeared, but the things are going to be changing around here, and I'm taking the shop in a new direction. So yeah, that's the niche that I've chosen. That's what I'm going to go with. And if you're interested in seeing my new direction and the new products that I'm going to be selling, then please do stick around, and forgive me for disappearing for a little bit. I hope that you're still interested and you still want to join me on this journey, and I hope you enjoyed this vlog. I'll see you again soon when I have more to update you with, and take care in the meantime, because I love you and you deserve the world. I'll see you soon. Mwah. Bye. 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 Bye.